Next up, we have Pallet, who's going to be based out of the Velocity Foundry, our program and facility like the Garage, focused on hardware and life sciences companies. Pallet started out as a fourth-year design project at the University of Waterloo. They then moved down to San Francisco, way over to Shenzhen in China, and has now actually returned the company back to Waterloo to develop their freeform hardware interface. They are made up entirely of engineers, both mechatronics and mechanical engineers, and Calvin is going to be the person who's pitching today. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Hey everyone, my name's Calvin and we're building a hardware interface called Pallet. Now here's your traditional old-fashioned keyboard and mouse. It's been around for decades and not a lot has changed. It's pretty good for things like text input, but nowadays we use computers for so much more than that, some of our most important work. So here's a professional photographer, for example. They spend tons of time editing photos and dragging their mouse around and fighting with these really awkward keyboard shortcuts. And they're not the only ones with this pain point. There's tons of other people in the world, like gamers, designers, musicians, DJs, and they all have to use the best tools for their job. So it doesn't make sense for them to use a one-size-fits-all type of product. And that's especially true now that we're in this era of personalization, where everything around us is made to fit the way we work and the way we live. This is true for our online experience, our software apps, and definitely hardware needs the same type of personalization. So that's why we made Pallet. Pallet is the world's first freeform hardware interface. It's got buttons, dials, sliders that you can combine just like Lego to create a controller and a tool that's made to fit the way you work. And not only did we design these modules to be incredibly functional, but also really beautiful in both aluminum and wood. And so now you can combine these modules in tons of different configurations, making a tool that fits you, whether that's editing photos, making music, gaming, or even a little Skype controller for my grandma. And the Pallet system makes it super, super easy to connect into software. We've got a program that lets you easily map different functions to the physical modules. And so we've been working on Pallet for only about 8 months now, and in a short amount of time, we've made huge amounts of progress. Just this summer, we were located in China in a hardware accelerator program where we learned lots and lots about manufacturing and scaling a hardware product. And I'm happy to announce in January, we had a massively successful Kickstarter campaign where we sold over $158,000 in sales alone. And this equals almost 6,000 units. And what's more exciting is we're still taking more and more orders and they're coming in every month. So as we grow, we'd like to expand our software ecosystem to really take advantage of the modular and adaptability of Pallet's product. And on deck, we've got lots of new ideas for more modules to add to the lineup and even a wireless version. So we find ourselves at a really exciting intersection where we can combine the customization of hobbyist electronics, but with the mass market and quality feel of a consumer good. To do this, we've got a super solid rockstar team of hardware and software specialists from the University of Waterloo, and we absolutely can't wait to bring the future of interaction into your hands. Thanks.